I'm going to show you half duplex versus full duplex in this short video, and I wanted to once again reiterate why switches were adopted around the world in computer networks over the previously used hubs, and really why hubs aren't even available to buy in the present day. All data communication, and this is regardless of whether you're talking about media access method, or data type, all data communication works in one of three transmission methods: simplex, half duplex, and full duplex. And just as you rarely find or see hubs used anymore, you also very seldom find or see simplex being used as a method anymore. So really quickly, I'm going to show you what simplex is or was. Simplex transmissions travel in one direction only. Meaning, if you're using a network cable, for instance, with simplex transmission between two devices connected together with that cable, those devices only communicate one way on that cable or media. In other words, one of those devices only transmits and the other only receives. That never changes on a simplex transmission. Those two devices never swap positions where the other transmits and the other receives. It's one way all the time with simplex. Now, half duplex transmission means data can be transmitted in both directions between two devices. But with half duplex, data can only be transmitted in one direction at a time. The device receiving transmitted data has to wait until the other device finishes transmitting for it to be allowed to transmit back to the other device. It's important to note here that half duplex was the primary transmission type used in computer networks for the longest time. Half duplex connections allowed for collisions to occur on a network cable, or whatever medium was being used. So switches began replacing hubs to keep each port or interface on that switch as its own collision domain, instead of having one big collision domain like you had on a hub. Half duplex was also where you had to have CSMA-CD, better known as Carrier Sense Multiple Access Collision Detection. And CSMA-CD was to provide a way for devices to handle collisions when they did occur, and to give those devices a method to attempt avoiding collisions altogether. Then we get to full duplex. Full duplex lets data travel in both directions simultaneously. This provides a major boost in bandwidth and, for all practical purposes, eliminates collisions. Full duplex is what most devices use across most modern computer networks in today's world. Although you may still find what are known as legacy devices, switches, etc., out there that are capable of or are still using half duplex connections. So those are the three known data transmission methods on computer networks as of the time of the making of this video. Stay tuned for more instructional and educational videos on my channel showing you all the basics of computer networks to help you advance or start your career and or business in the field of computer networking. And I'll see you on the next video.